What up?
I'm back, I'm amped up, and I'm basically the bigger, better version of Reed Duke. Let him know, man.
Hey, yo, Reduke the go.
I mean, he's the go until I get inducted into the Magic Hall of Fame, man. Just wait on it. I said it's honestly fine that you're muted during the drafting process because you're going to make us throw anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
But then I said I'm just kidding.
Factual.
It doesn't actually matter. It's all
Yeah.
at the casino. But what does matter is your boy is 3 wins away from having enough play points to enter a qualifier play-in. And you know what? We're going to play black this time. We forced black last time. We're going to force it again. I don't know how we won with 3 wins last round. All I can say is the throwers must be on. Like, I don't know if just this patch reset just made all the bad people, like, get on. But the people I won against, their deck was just so terrible. Like, I won so many game states that it was just not, like, a winnable game state. All right, boys, hopping into another Throne of Eldraine's draft in preparation for the next event. So starting off with this pack, we do have a Mosswood Dread Knight, a card I've been extremely impressed with for the fact that it facilitates an infinite generation of value. This card is good at pretty much all stages of the game. 2 mana to draw 1 and lose a life is also pretty relevant since missing a 2-drop can hurt you a lot in this format. Also in this pack, we do have the Woodland Acolyte, an effect that has been pretty insane across the past couple years sets of drafts. But I just don't feel like white is really like that strong unless you're already like base red or base green. Like you want to have a really strong base to actually like play multiple of these and just get like the most value. I think it's always just going to be the Mosswood Dread Knight because black is typically the color that I want to start off in, and I try to go black or red and then just look for the second most open color pair to go into because those are the colors that have like the most removal. And if there's anything I've learned from this set, it's that you're not guaranteed removal, but you are guaranteed pretty medium creatures that, you know, everyone is going to have a very similar power level in terms of creatures. Like, even the creature bombs, if you have the removal, it doesn't really matter. So going into this pack, we have the Cheeky House Mouse. Honestly, I haven't really seen much value in this card so far. Like, I'm not a big fan of the 1 toughness creatures just because there's so much ping in this set. I am a big fan of the Monstrous Rage. I found that the Monster role is probably the second best role in the game after the Young Hero role. And also, I do think Baronati is good, but I think you really want to be in black-blue to get the most value out of this card. I think our pick is going to be the Sweet Tooth Witch, just because we already have 1 green card, and I think this card works in the most amount of decks. A lot of times, this is one of the better top decks you could get in the late game in a simplified game state, and as you guys may have seen, I've won back-to-back games just burning people with food, so not unhappy to take that at all. So now this pack is a really good signal for us because we're being shown that black and green are very open, and we have a medium red card and a Prophetic Prism in this pack, so I'm assuming that someone had some pretty good red cards to choose from here because all of these cards outside of the white card and the blue cards are, I mean, pretty fair value. I have to say, I do think that the Feed the Cauldron and the Fairy Fencing are probably the two most valuable in this pack. I'm not sure if the Fairy Fencing is actually better than the Feed the Cauldron. I'm tempted to take the Feed the Cauldron over the Fairy Fencing just because I think you need to have a couple fairies in deck for this to have as high of a value. And there are quite a good amount of fairies in black, but I think the Feed the Cauldron is just generally, it's gonna hit something more often than not, where the Fairy Fencing can too, but it can cost you a higher amount of mana to sink into removing a creature, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Okay, so in this pack, we do have access to a Charade, which is a very strong card. We also have access to Shatter the Oath, a decent playable that I do not mind picking up here, which is probably going to be our pick. Okay. So this is a very good pickup for us. We have access to the Agatha's Champion, which is one of the more premium removal spells within green, and I'm definitely not dissatisfied taking this. Grasp of Fate is a really good card if you're in the red-white deck. It's just typically, I don't like to be in that strategy because I think you need to have multiple Imidane recruiters in order to have more benefits than negatives to put yourself within that color pair. Because the white cards on their own, a lot of the better ones are at the uncommon and above level, so I'm not big on going into white early. I think our pick here is just going to be the Agatha's Champion. Wheeling the Ferocious Fox could be very good for us. Territorial Witchstalker is fine if we get enough 4-drops. So we are shown a Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. This is a card that I've been kind of on the fence on. Honestly, though, in the decks where I've had a lot of foods, like 7+, this card has performed. The 7 mana investment to sacrifice and give everyone XX is an insane finisher. And on top of that, it has a really good synergy with our Sweet Tooth Witch. If this card ends up wheeling in a later pack, this is definitely something that I would enjoy getting here, but I think the safest thing to do is just to pick up the Sweet Tooth Witch. And if we can get a Greta here, this would be a really good deck. Okay, so we do have a Scream Puff. This is a card that I would prefer not to play just because I'm not a big fan of this stat line, but I do like the Hollow Scavenger. I think this has a really good effect on our deck archetype. Creating a food and creating a 3/2 body is pretty high value in a deck where a lot of the times you're not going to have a solid 1-drop, and it's definitely something I'm looking to add to the deck. If we can pick up a Greta here, this deck is going to be looking pretty strong. So we have a Commune with Nature. I think this is a card where you kind of want to have like 18+ creatures, in my opinion, to actually play this, which is pretty difficult to do. Other than that, I think probably the best card in the pack is going to be the Conceited Witch, and then maybe the Flick a Coin. Flick a Coin is really good, but I'm not too interested in being into red. I could be tempted to going red, and Shatter the Oath, I think the second one is a lot worse than the first one. Okay, another Conceited Witch. In all honesty, I thought that Ferocious Vermin was a lot better than it actually is in the beginning of the set, just because I kept getting past all of the red-black rat cards on day 1, and I think this is a card that, as people start understanding the value more and more of cards such as Flick a Coin, this really depreciates its value as a early pick, just because 1-toughness creatures are not that high value. So in this pack here, we do have the Leaping Ambush. This is a card I'm not really a fan of, and I would prefer not to play this at all costs. We're probably not playing any of these, but I will take the Witch's Mark just in case we end up swapping out some of our green cards for red and maybe just splashing the Mosswood, because that is a pretty good card if we end up having a really low curve. And with the 3 Sweet Tooth Witch, we pick up a couple 2-drops. I could see us potentially playing this card. Now in this pack, we have the Not Dead After All, and we have the Genealogist. I'd prefer not to play either of these, but there is a chance we end up getting the green Auras guy, and in that case, we're definitely putting that in our deck. So here, we do end up getting past a Candy Trail. This is a really good card in our deck, considering we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food synergies. That's literally insane. This pick doesn't really matter. Not playing either of these. Oh, and we actually get past Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. That's actually insane for us. So we end up getting shown Killing the Fate-Blooded. I mean, this is a decent card if you have like a searchable or a bomb. There's not that many equipments that I know of. Do we have any auras in this deck? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do not. That's definitely not something I'm looking at. Okay, so in this pack, okay, that is a tough cookie. This card is literally insane in our deck archetype. We're basically just playing Food Tribal at this point, and if we can get a Greta, I think we're going to be online. I know I already said that, but this deck is just looking extremely premium for the first pack. Like, we already have a total of technically 12 playables in our color pair. And Tough Cookie is insane with the amount of foods that we already have. Potentially on the way back, we could wheel a Verdant Outrider or a Spider Food. I'm actually really high on Spider Food in the sideboard. I think it's really good when you're in best 2 out of 3 and you know your opponent has a bomb. Elvish Archivist. When one or more artifacts enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on this, trigger only once each turn. When an enchantment enters the battlefield, draw a card. So this card is actually really strong in our deck because the amount of cards we have that all create a food, and this is definitely an automatic pick in our deck. If we can wield the Activist Champion or the Hamlet Glutton, we're definitely looking pretty good, but I have not yet gotten an Elvish Archivist. This is definitely a card I'm excited to play with. Phyrexian Unlife is a classic, but I don't think there's any merit to playing it in this draft. Man, this is a really high value pack, and it's sending a really big signal that green is wide open. Hardened Scales, one green. If one or more 1/1s would be on a creature, you can put that many +1/+1. That's a very decent card. But we are offered the Candy Grapple, which is my top black common for this set, so we're going to have to lock that in. There's quite a few high value black cards in this pack, which is very interesting. Considering, like, how widely open black and green have both been, this is looking to be a very strong draft. I think we're just going to go ahead and lock that in. The Dream Spoilers is nice, and the Evolving Wilds, but I don't think we really need to do any splashing unless we get like a bomb in another color. So we have a Karmic Justice. Whenever a spell or ability you put in controls destroys a non-creature, you may destroy target permanent you put in controls. Okay, this is a very interesting card. I don't think it really has any merits in draft, though. I'm not a big fan of these enchantments that require you to do A in order for you to get B, but we do have a Feed the Cauldron and a Stormkilled Guardian in this pack, and a Barrow Naughty. Oh, and we have a Curse of the Werefox. This is a very tough pick here. Honestly, it's tempting to take the Stormkilled Guardian just because we don't have that many high drops, but I think we'll do just fine with the Curse of the Werefox. I almost rather play mid-range than try to focus on these late game ender bombs, because those are always going to go last. Like, the Curse of the Werefox is a card someone could splash and could take, whereas the Stormkilled Guardian is a card that really only works in our deck if no one else is on this deck at the table. So there's a lot of red in this pack, which is surprising because I prefer to start off in red or black. Cut-in is premium. Harried Spearguard is extremely premium. Return to the Wilds is a decent card in our deck since we have so many food synergies. As you guys saw in the laugh draft, that card actually like extremely carried because we did have that pumpkin dude who just ate up the tokens and just rammed people with the menace. So I think we're going to go ahead and take the Return of the Wilds here. You could argue for the Dark Tutelage, but I don't think this is a Dark Tutelage deck. Okay, so we do have another Candy Trail here. We also have a Vampiric Rites. I'm not the biggest fan of this card unless you're playing Rats. If you're playing Rats, this card is actually one of the few enchantments that if you do A, then you get B. That's actually like pretty decent. But outside of these other ones, I'm not a big fan. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and take the Candy Trail. I don't know if we're going to play it, but we're not playing a lot of these. So we've got a Titanic Growth. We've got another Candy Trail. I don't know that we want 3 Candy Trails. I mean, we do have Night of the Sweet Revenge, which is like a decent card. And with the amount of food synergy we have here, I think we'll just take a Ratto for this side deck. This is a decent card, but I don't know that we really want to run it. That's another Return of the Wilds. It could make the cut. Now we're just looking for Heavy Topmend and Mana Fixing. Out of these, I don't really think I'm going to play anything. I will take the Scream Puff in case we just like need another late game card. Verdant Outrider is the card I was hoping to wheel. We'll definitely take that. Cut-in is a really good card. I'm surprised this card got all the way back to us. But the Dream Spoiler is exactly what we're looking for, so we're going to pick that up. Already 20 playables in Pack 2, and Frantic Firebolt is sent to us pick 12. That's literally insane. Honestly, we're not playing any of these, but I'll take the Frantic Firebolt just to cuck someone. And Harried Spearguard. Man, if you were in red, you were getting paid out. It looks like everyone at the table is playing blue-white because this draft is just crazy. Wow. And we get packed a pack 3 pick 1 Huntsman's Redemption. This card is literally insane. On the second chapter, you can search for any creature or a basic land, which is really crazy because it can get us access to our Agatha's Champion, or if we get a Greta, which would be really nice for us. And then 2 people get +2/2. For 3 mana, getting a 3/3 token already pays for this card. So the next 2 chapters are just icing on the cake, especially with how low our curve is. If we can get the Agatha's Champion passed back to us, I think we're in a really good position to go 3 wins. Okay, this is a really tough pick here. We're given Tough Cookie, Graceful Takedown, and Utopia Sprawl. 3 of the most powerful cards in green. Honestly, it's tough to take here. I'm going to take the Tough Cookie just because I value creatures over removal spells when we already have so many. We have a Candy Grapple. We have a Feed the Cauldron. We have a Curse the Werefox. And we have a Shatter the Oath and an Agatha Champion. I have to take the Tough Cookie. We don't have that many 2-drops at all. We technically only have 4 2-drops, so I'm definitely taking the Tough Cookie here. Wow, that's an Agatha's Champion, that's a Hamlet Glutton, and that's a Curse the Werefox. This pack is literally insane. Definitely down for a Hamlet Glutton since we already have an Agatha's Champion. And we're past a Stormcalled Vanguard. This card is really good just because the early game effect is super relevant. If you know one thing, the bombs in this set are typically going to be the enchantments, so having an early removal response is really important in my opinion. Wow, and we get past the Graceful Takedown very late. It feels like green is just completely open, and there's almost an argument for making like a almost close to mono green deck, which is absolutely crazy. I've never had the opportunity to do that. Another Curse the Werefox, we'll take it. You could argue for the Monstrosity, but I think Curse the Werefox is just too good. Well, our 2-drops are already pretty stacked. Nothing I really want here. I could take the Titanic Growth over the side. I mean, Red 2 Genialius probably is not getting played. Our 3-drops are literally stacked. Once again, probably a pack that we're not playing anything from. The amount of playables we have in this deck is absolutely insane. If we get past that Agatha's Champion, this deck is just so cracked, man. The decks where you have more green cards than your other mana base are always going to be insane, so far in my experience. Not really looking to play any of these. It looks like everyone decided that white and blue is not the way to go. A little bit too late. We get past a 3rd Curse the Werefox, which is hilarious. I mean, I could see us playing the Sugar Rush. Someone finally decided to take the good cards. Goodbye, Agatha's Champion. This deck is sweet. The amount of removal we have is literally crazy. Time to check back in with the thrower, man. Yo.
Hey, yo. What up?
This draft is literally disgusting.
You were spoon-fed.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I started watching at the last half of Pack 2. Like, pick 4, Pack 2.
And, bro, what do I even cut here? I was literally spoon-fed, like, and red was completely open. What were these people playing?
Dude, I saw. There was just removal spell and removal spell. I'm like, bro, I wish I was next to you on the table so I could just eat up all the red cards.
Bro, I have 3 Curse the Werefox.
That's so push.
I have an Elvish Archivist.
Wait, I've never seen that card before.
I never have either.
+1/+1. Wow, that card's pushed.
Do you understand how push this is? Because I have literally 10
Yeah.
plus suit. There's literally an argument for me to run Knight of the Sweet Tooth Revenge. Let's go over the foods. 1, 2.
Does Candy Trail make a food? I thought it just sacrifices
It's a food itself.
Yeah, but it doesn't Knight require food specifically, or just any artifact?
This is a food.
No, I'm saying Knights of Sweet Revenge.
Yes.
Is it artifacts or foods?
It's foods.
Oh, it has food in the sub. Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, that makes this
cool.
card so much better. So we have 2
It
food.
does.
We have, and I have a Mosswood Dread
Oh my
Knight.
gosh, that guy's pushed.
I know, this guy's so unfair. 2 tough cookies. I've never had 2 tough cookies. That's 4 foods. 5 foods. 8 foods. We have 3 Sweet Tooth Witch. That's 8 foods.
So pushed.
Hollow the Scavenge Avenger. 9 foods. Return to the Wilds. 11 foods. Oh, we have a Huntsman's Redemption. I've never seen this card either.
No, that's the one I pulled in the pre-release. That let me search that white bomb.
So we have 11 food synergies.
You have to cut 4 cards. That's up to you. I wouldn't want to have to cut 4 cards from this deck. You could actually probably build a Yorion deck with how much good shit you have.
In this deck, you mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely tough to know what to cut here. I mean,
Isn't it Verdant Outrider? One of them?
yeah, that's fine.
That's an easy one.
I'm down to cut a return.
The rest are not easy.
The 3-drop slot just gets clogged so much in this set.
What do you think about cutting Sugar Rush?
Yeah, we already have so many fight cards. I have 3 Curse of the Werefox. That's just so crazy.
That is. Maybe you cut food for the Cauldron?
You're saying I cut Feed the Cauldron?
What else do you cut?
Destroy target creature with mana 3 value or less. What?
But you just have 3 Curse. I don't know. And you have an Agatha's champion.
I have 3 Curse, and I have a Graceful Takedown, which is a better Curse.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Do you have enough enchantments for that? I assume you do.
I don't even need to. You realize that says, and up to 1 other creature.
Bro, that's so push.
And it's only 2.
Wait, that's so push.
I know, it's literally
my God.
insane. You're like, okay, at minimum, I'm paying 2 to deal however much damage my creature does to your creature, not even fighting.
A prey upon.
When we have this other card over here, which fights and creates a roll token for 3.
Yeah, that's nice.
And if you have an enchanted guy, it's everyone. Like, this Elvish Archivist is literally disgusting in this deck because we have so many ways to make a food, and a food gives him +2/+1/1 counters.
And then if you use a curse, you get a draw.
Yeah, when I
And
use
you have the
an
person
enchant-
that, on the 3-drop that makes a wicked roll.
Yeah, I do. I have that person. I also have Red Tooth. I feel like there's definitely too many non-creatures in this deck. How many things can I cast during my opponent's turn? 1. Not that many, which makes me not really enjoy this Dream Spoolers that much.
Yeah. Oh, that's an easy cut.
I mean, I could be convinced.
Right.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying I'm with Oko right now, and he's just showing me a new type of grass.
Does that mean you're just high as fuck?
About to be.
Okay.
Letting you know. So, like, if I make a decision, you can't.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not letting you make any decisions. I'll let
Good.
Oko can make the decisions, man.
Yeah. He'll tell me, then I'll tell you.
Whoa, I want to speak directly to Oko.
Now you're cool on it, man. He's a little busy.
Is he?
Yeah, ever since he got banned, it's a hard life.
It's a hard life for Oko. Making tokens and getting banned. It's
being a 3-mana planeswalker that can start at 6 loyalty.
Wait, you can?
Yeah, he's starting loyalties 4, so if you +2 to make a food is 6, I think. Or it might be 5. I mean, it's 5 or even if it's 5, that's still insane for a 3-mana planeswalker.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Oko's that unfair. I think he's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think that he should be unbanned in all formats.
Doesn't he make foods?
Yeah, his +2 is a food.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
Bro, wait, this is just so crazy how many... I've never had this many foods. Like, I had a draft with Night of the Sweet Revenge, but now it's just like I have to play this card.
Yeah, you do have it.
Nine food synergies, bro. Oko told me this draft is fucking good, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. This draft is dedicated to Oko. 9 food synergies.
Dude turned Kinrith into an elk. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I could technically put the Sky Beast tracker into the deck if I want to make another food synergy.
Nah, you only have 3 targets.
I know, but he makes a food. Even when I had 7 targets, I still couldn't explain to myself why I'm playing this. It's just so dog.
If it said 4, if it had like 4 mana instead of 5, it'd be good. But alas.
I just want a Mosswood Dread Knight one time.
Okay. I'll bless you. You're gonna open 2 rares. 2 rares.
I'm a rare enjoyer, my guy.
You're against Young Maestro. If you play second, you get 2 rares.
I can't do that, bro. I'll start with the 1.
Nah.
I told you I start with the 1, my guy.
You hit it. You hit it.
No, we had an agreement, man. That was a prenuptial agreement. We agreed beforehand. So no one's gaining or losing. Turn 1 play. I'm insane. Into turn 2 play. Why is this card... Wait, why is this card an infinite value engine? Wait, what is this?
I told you there would be 2 rares.
Wait, well, what is this?
I told you there'd be 2 rares.
Wait, what is this? Well, what do I even do here?
I mean, that's just top. That's just top.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
I had to bless you. The one time
This
for the
is
one time.
actually disgusting. I'm raring, baby. What this? This is a MTG limited draft, my guy. We're in a Wilds of Eldraine, preparing for the 100K, man.
Yeah, you sit in a table of 8 people, and then you open a pack, you take a card, and then pass the pack along. TLDR.
So it's basically like a one-piece pre-release, except it's actually fun.
Yeah.
I just play this as a creature, right?
I'm a greedy bastard and I draw a card, but I'm greedy, so like...
Well, the reason I want to play it is because I'm developing a 3/3 next turn.
Yeah. You can play it. I'm just saying I'm a greedy fuck and would draw a card.
I want to have a creature on board, so if there's a reason to graceful takedown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're making sense. I just like drawing cards. It makes me feel good.
Well, you realize I'll be able to draw cards later with this, because every time this dies, I can just keep casting it as an adventure.
Yeah, that's pretty toxic.
Since he's not playing red, there's no way for him to exile it. Isn't that fair?
I like it.
And now we're developing a 3/3. Wait, why is this allowed?
Dude, you can sacrifice the Dread Knight.
Wait, I can't.
Your Huntsman's Redemption.
I can't believe you knew that. Wait, I can't believe you knew that. Did Oko tell you that?
Oko did. The Whispers of the Wilds.
Bro, Sage Talix said you playing Street Fighter 6 ranked next.
Oh shit. Bro, I'll pull up with my DJ.
Inzang's playing Street Fighter next. He's the Street Fighter Jit.
My mixes are nasty.
I know nothing about Street Fighter. You know, I'm just that Metal Gear Solid kind of guy. I mean, what's that one game we played?
Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive, man. That's my game. I play that.
You're Fost, man.
I play Fost. Yes. Wow.
Okay, we'll just sacrifice Dread Knight, get some value.
Really? Should we do it?
When it dies, cast it from the graveyard. Yeah. That's kind of push. That's just really not fair.
So, what cards should we add to our hand here? An Agatha's Champion?
No idea. There's so many. You actually just have so many good targets in the deck. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm gonna let you think about it because it's your game. I mean, it's just champion or big guy.
I'm gonna get Tough Cookie.
Okay, you could get Witch.
But if I get Tough Cookie here, then I play a land, I kill his guy with my guy, and I use the Graceful Takedown, and then I just have Tough Cookie. I just develop 2 guys for my boost next turn.
Fair. What's it read until the end of your next turn or until the end of turn?
End of your next turn.
Okay, so you can play it next turn.
I can, okay.
But you might as well draw a card since. Yeah, you don't have double green, so no reason not to wait.
I thought it was just broken. I thought I could play my Graceful Takedown in my Tough Cookie.
If you drew a forest, you could.
Wait, do you like that I get to do that? Was that not just the most disgusting? I just had a double rare combo.
You did.
Wait, I top deck an Agatha Champion. Target up to 2 creatures. Okay. Wait, is this
And then
fair?
we just take down. Take down, so push.
Wait, no, I don't even want to take down. I think I just candy grapple this guy so we can Mosswood.
Okay. Say oops after you play Mosswood. What about waiting for blocks? And then you can give him -3/-3 so you don't have to sacrifice anything if he blocks.
I want to do damage. He's at 14. He's going to take 9 damage.
Okay, well, you just have 2 guys of trample, so.
Oh, these have trample? Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
I didn't realize it was that broken. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're technically missing 1 damage with this line, but you're saving a food.
It's not like I have 2 more foods and an Agatha Champion and Graceful Takedown. I literally have 5 3.0 or above cards. How's this fair? This might be my best draft.
Yeah, you have 3 rares that are just bombs.
Wait,
wow, he took it. Zaddy? Taking it all? Yeah.
I'm going to kill it because I don't want him to fight.
Yeah, he could have a response. He could like Titanic Growth. You know this guy's the kind of guy to play Titanic Growth. It's Young Maestro.
I feel like I've played Young Maestro before.
Young Maestro on the beat. You're stuck on 1 forest, he's stuck on 1 swamp.
Isn't it funny how 1 forest allowed me to do all this?
Yeah. Pretty touch. Whoa.
The fact he had to do that, I feel so bad for this guy.
That was really disgusting.
There's just
that
no
guy
reason.
That guy should get a refund because he just got robbed.
What is this deck? Well, look at his card quality. He's playing Brave the Wilds. That's just 1 mana out of land to hand.
Yeah, Brave the Wilds is a good card. Worm is good. He has the 4 mana. That's 4 mana, right? That exile.
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
But Brave the Wild is nothing to compare to what I'm doing.
No. I mean, you just had a rare.
I had a double rare combo. How's that fair?
Yeah, and that was probably like the most disgusting thing you could have done.
I think that's... Wait, is this a keep?
You have a Candy Trail.
Yeah, Candy Trail Scries. I think it's a keep. And we have a Return to Wild.
I think it is.
We have a turn 1 Candy Trail. Wait, turn 1 Candy Trail, turn 2 Tough Cookie. There's no way I lose. Wait, what are you saying?
Oh, nothing. Oh, you have to keep the Dread Knight, yeah. Worst comes to the worst, you get your black from return.
Yeah.
But like the top 5 cards of your deck has to be not a swamp, so not likely.
Tough Cookie is so unfair.
I know, it just has so many abilities.
Wait, what the fuck? Why does this have 3 abilities and it's a 2/2?
Yeah, you can just turn your food into a 4/4 if you want.
Every turn. And he makes a food. And he's a food. And he gains 3 life.
Yeah. Wow, the one guy playing the ward plus.
I hate this card. This card is so trash.
Yeah, I only played it because I had Agatha as Cauldron and Agatha, so like.
Yeah.
Not comparable.
Yeah. It was also, you know, 2-headed giant, so you actually had a slower game state.
Yeah.
Technically, I think I just have to do this.
Yeah, it's fine.
What's nice is he's just demonstrating that he's playing a slow deck, and anybody who has a slow deck, I'm just gonna rape.
It's not going to be fair.
I don't think there's anything fair about this. Wait, he's actually doing
wow. That? I'm dead.
Damn,
he doesn't even attack. What?
Damn, this is kind of unfair. This is a beatdown deck.
Eh.
I kind of just want a candy grapple.
It has ward too.
Yeah, I'm paying 4 to kill it.
No, you develop ward.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can just draw and then play.
Yeah. You get full down.
Get a land here.
Yeah.
Wait, do you like that Mosswood Dread Knight has trample?
I do like that.
How does this have trample? Wait,
why? Why is it a 3/2?
Why do all my cards have a hidden effect?
They're just overloaded with text.
If I don't go 3-0 with this deck, but I went 3-0 with the last one, the game is rigged. The last one had
and
like...
you flooded.
Yeah, the last one... I flooded. No, I flooded 5 games in a row.
Oh, snap.
Okay, sure.
No, not the tough cookie.
You think I care?
Garrick's uprising.
Bro, he doesn't even have a 4-drop. He doesn't even draw a card. Attack.
He's developing it for next turn.
I'm down to just grapple that.
Yeah. Now that it's gotten big. The 2-mana spell do in your creature?
I can kill his Garooks. I might as well.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I got this.
Ah.
It's okay. We're just in a simplified game state, and I just have 3 value agents. Is that fine?
I'll allow it.
I kind of want to put this in my standard deck. Like, this card's just broke.
Yeah.
If you have this
especially
card... Bro, if you have this card in a simplified game state and the other guy doesn't have Torch the Tower, or he's not playing red, so he legally can't have that card, how do you win?
Yeah, it's pretty dirty. You just have to go over it, or you lose.
If you want to kill my... well, how can you go over it? It's 2-mana 3/2. What trample? Like, bro, Mintrosity is a 2-mana 3/1, and it doesn't have an adventure. And it doesn't have trample.
Yeah. But it's also a common. You know rares means you get more keywords?
You know Stormcult Vanguard is just coming down. He's a bear with a guy on it. This is like that one hero in League of Legends. You know what I'm talking about?
Sejuani?
Yes, Sejuani. Sejuani just is has Elven Archivist under him.
That's her Elderwood skin.
Yes, Elderwood Sejuani.
Hello.
I'm gonna touch
Well
my
met.
cat. Wait, we turned the cat green because we're playing green.
He dipped. Young Maestro said, "I'm good, Chief."
Is it sad that that has no effect on the game state? You would think
Is it
that
sad that he could exile your knight?
he couldn't because I have a 6/7.
I know. The grannies are coming in. He's mousing over it. Okay.
He's exiling it. I don't feel comfortable with
And
that.
you destroyed that enchantment, so he can't scry.
That's so funny.
Draw. Have you played your land for turn?
No.
Oh, why didn't you get the ability to play it this turn?
What do you mean?
Wait, did he exile your Dread Knight?
Yes,
Oh,
he
I thought it
just
just
takes
said
exiles.
Dang.
That's why I was like, damn. But it doesn't matter. He had 2 murders in a row. And somehow I'm just still in ahead by a mile.
Yeah.
Anything I top deck in my deck that's not a land, it was just an insta win. And we have a candy trail.
You are kind of nice with it. I want you to draw a Knight's Revenge, just so I can see it in action.
That would be insane here. It would literally pay for itself. Because we have 3 lands.
4 tokens.
Agatha's Champion is here.
Hello.
I'm going to maximize my value. Sorry, I'm going to have to win by playing Sweet Tooth Witches.
Damn.
I would love to use Knight's Revenge, but there's no reason for me not to just ping him.
Real.
I'll give him a GG.
Let a brother know.
Nice. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Beats by Ash, back at it again with another banger of a game. Wow, this deck is just so crazy. I wish I could just play against everyone with this deck.
Dang, that guy got farmed.
If I go 2 3-0s in a row, that would be the most success I've ever had.
Dang. 19's full.
You know how we do it. We out here. It plays. It plays. It's so crazy. We could mull here easily because our hand could just be so much better. But this is still like better than an average deck's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like turn 2 tough cookie is just so insane. Okay, we have double tough cookie.
Tough cookie control.
Yes, sir. I feel like I'm in Shrek.
The gingerbread man is here.
Is that what his name is?
Yeah. No blocking?
He obviously has the ping flyer.
Otter.
He either he has to have the order. Yeah, he always has the auditor. Because if he had Torch the Tower, he would have already done it.
Use your wilds. Next turn, you get to play Witch and Cookie.
It's a valid argument.
And I would say make a food token and get a land. Since you have Witch in hand and he's, representing Otter.
Instead of a 1/1?
Yeah. You could still do a 1/1 though. That's still good. Or you could go for the Witch. It's two different lines. This is like one of those
I respect the
plays
food
that,
line.
Yeah, this kind of play either makes or breaks the game 13 turns from now.
Oh, it's gonna make or break the game, bro. We have 3 foods. Bro, when we top deck the Night of the Sweet's Revenge, this is gonna be so disgusting.
Yeah. I've never seen so much food synergy in one hand.
I mean, neither have I. And there's so many things we could top deck. I just want to get Elvis. Okay. I could have just top decked anything besides a land, but okay.
Gang.
Bro, I can now just create 2 tough cookie artifacts per turn.
Oh, shit.
That means I'm having 2 4/4s every turn. I think this guy missed a land drop.
He did. This guy really hasn't done anything. Just played 2 cards so far.
He can play a trainee. He's thinking about the fact that my Sweet Tooth Witch is representing 8 damage right now.
Well, cookie time. Cookie is anti-flood technology. Four is just such an important stat line.
Is there ever reason to swing everyone?
No, but you could. I mean, if you want to be aggressive, you could swing one of the cookies.
Why not swing everyone? This doesn't have first strike. Best case scenario.
Do you want to trade your?
He can't block with these. The best case scenario.
Do you want to keep your witch back?
I mean, I just want to pressure for damage. You can't kill both cookies.
Okay.
I want to end the game fast because he missed a drop, and I right now
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right now I'm flooded, so if he unlocks his land, he can probably win. He's hovering his rat. He's hovering his rat. He thought he could block. He's actually blocking a 4/4. Wait, he's actually a troglodyte.
He has to have a removal spell for the cookie, but then why wouldn't he just do it?
That means he doesn't have a removal spell for the Sweet Tooth Witch. He's dead with Sweet Tooth Witch on board. This burns for 8.
Yeah. That's a little rough.
That's actually disgusting. Tough Cookie's so broken. Imagine if we had Greta in this deck. I wanted Greta so bad. Wait, okay, he's spending his Dawn to play a young hero role. Wait, no, he didn't have enough mana to do it because he's locked.
Damn.
Wait, this is just unfair.
You have game on board.
Yeah! Tough Cookie! Ha 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 ha. Tough Cookie.
Run it back.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
Perfect.
Tough Cookie. I'm just a master drafter, bro. Not a lot of people would have made this deck if they were in my position. Let's be real.
True. Actual.
You wouldn't have taken double.
I didn't see the first time.
You wouldn't have taken double Tough Cookie, would you?
I love Tough Cookie.
A lot of people wouldn't. It's bro, it only has 3 effects, and it's only the minimum stat line, right? Wait, my opponent chose for me to go first?
Wow.
Wait, why am I going in such
He
respectful
values...
gentlemen? Wait, no, he realized my cards are so high value, he needs another card. Wait, turn 2 Tough Cookie. Wait, this is disgusting. Wait, this is... I flooded 5 times in a row. This is how Arena works.
Yeah.
Wait, why did the Tough Cookie... The Tough Cookie just teleported to my hands.
I saw that.
That was crazy. Where's your torch to the tower? If I go 3-0, you gotta make me a food tribal.
A food tribal deck?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
That moment when he doesn't have a torch to the tower, but he's playing red. Is it really fair for me to be doing these blue players dirty like this?
They deserve it.
I'm making
Yeah,
food.
you gotta teach him what happens when you go blue.
He's crying, man. This is what happens when you don't eat your sweets, man. A lot of vegetables.
Crazy that the creature that scries on death was actually relevant because you're just pummeling him so hard.
Yeah. There's an argument to pump this, but I think is there an argument to pump that? Probably not.
No. Well, no.
And you know what's funny? Next turn, I can graceful takedown, and I'll be able to create a artifact.
That is dirty.
I literally perfed out perfectly.
He plays Grabby Giant.
Okay, that would be nice. I'll literally ping it.
I know. That's what I'm saying, the perfect health.
I'm gonna give him a nice. If he plays a Brabby Giant, I'm gonna give him a nice. Maybe we should do a set review video.
Set review.
A draft tier list.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, when you
Those
think about
just
it,
take so long.
there's no one who's doing a limited, well, I mean, we can just, like, rate, like, the archetypes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Go through, like, the key cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're cut in with nothing on board, that's fine.
Flood protection, flood protection.
Draw one. I'm not even flooded. I'm just
Oh
disgusting.
my gosh. You are.
Damn, it's tempting to just make an artifact here, though, to pressure. Is that dumb?
I like that. I like that a lot.
You like just pressuring with the artifact and just holding this for next turn?
That's for yeah. You're spending 3 mana, deal 4 damage face instead of developing. I think that's a good trade-off.
Especially
And
because
while he's tapped down.
he's not even developed. So it's like next turn, if he
Yeah,
wants to kill my tough cookie, we draw, create a 3/2, and we answer his body.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to make a Mosswood Dread Knight deck. Okay, I feel bad for
Okay,
you
so
that you had
that's-
to do that.
Dang.
Yeah, it's always just ping this for 2, create a guy, swing 6. Next turn, we set up the Sweet Tooth lethal.
Yeah. I was trying to see if there's another line. There wasn't. This is just too good.
Wait, do you like that Tough Cookie is a 2-drop and a 3-drop in one card?
Yeah.
On the play, Tough Cookie
love-
is just so toxic on turn 2. It means if your opponent doesn't have a 2-drop, you're immediately swinging for 6 turn 3.
You know what Tough Cookie is?
What?
It is the modern day balanced Deathrite Shaman. In Limited. In Limited is a Deathrite Shaman.
I never got to play Deathrite Shaman
Same
in
level of
Limited,
impact.
but I've always seen people play it in Brawl.
Yeah. I played it in Commander. It was so much fun.
I mean, it seems insane.
Yeah. And it gives my Tiny Bones deck ramp in mono black, which is not really fair.
There's a chance next turn, if we don't have automatic lethal, that we can use both modes of Dreadwood Knight and Sweet Tooth Witch. That's literally disgusting. Or because Tough Cookie is just 5 cards in one card, we'll just create 10 damage on board with one card. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Nah, he wouldn't let me do it. He's an asshole. My Tough Cookie stayed on the board the entire game.
That was disgusting.
That was the same.
And he made you go first.
Bro, that was the same creature I had on the board since turn 2 that killed him. I never stuck. I literally killed him by only sticking one creature the entire game. Think about that.
Tough cookie, bro.
Too tough cookie. And tough cookie isn't even legendary. How is it not legendary? Bro, nowadays, they just they slap the legendary keyword on, like, the most random people. Like, a lot of the gold cards in this set should not be legendary. But then, like, Tough Cookie has 3 abilities. Why is he not legendary?
Because he's like a, a gingerbread guy. And gingerbread guys, you make a bunch of them on a sheet, when you're making the pastry. So there's a bunch of them. So, of course, he's not legendary. Because there's, you have to have a bunch of gingerbread in there.
Tell that to Sir Ginger, the person who's riding on the back.
Yeah, Sir Ginger proves my point.
Wait, tell Sir
Tough cookie control.
Sir Ginger is legendary.
Yeah, but that's a specific person from the video.
Tough Cookie is a specific person. He's the most game-breaking green card.
Yeah, it's from the wild. It's from Throne of Eldraine. The spoiler video or teaser video.
Yeah, this is the same guy. Tough Cookie's just broken. Wait, he had to play the bell. Wait, I'm insane. We're literally good. I'm actually just good at the game. Do you like this?
I do.
Wait, you know what this means, right? We can put a stop on our upkeep on the 3rd phase, and then just plus up our token if we wanted to.
I was just about to say that.
It's disgusting.
Use the food if you just, conserve your resources.
Yeah, we could upkeep, create the token to sack it to search if we wanted to.
I like that.
I
you didn't.
It's not worth it. Our hand's too high value, right?
Yeah, you kind of have. I mean, you definitely could get an Agatha's Champion.
I don't think it's necessary.
Into an Agatha. Then you can decline it. I was wondering if you were supposed to do wild and then play the quest, the saga.
I could have, but I just saw a saga and it clicked.
Yeah, because if you did that, you would have a 1/1 token right now, and then this turn you'd be playing the saga plus. Did you draw that removal spell for turn, or did you have it in hand?
I drew it.
Okay, never mind.
So we could just swing 3 here, and then wilds. Do I play my removal, or do I just play the wilds? I think it's just the wilds.
Yeah, I think you just go to combat, attack for 3, then wilds.
Now, to create a food or to create a 1/1.
What if you create a food and a 1/1?
Well, I want to go to 5. That way, during next turn, in my upkeep,
you have a land in hand. You can go 5 next turn without getting a land.
No, but
you could go food human here.
I want to put the trigger ability onto my token. It's gonna give it +2/+2. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the trigger ability doesn't cost. That doesn't cost money. It's mana. Make a person and a token because you can spend 5 mana next turn. Yeah.
I know, but the ability to sack it does. I mean, the ability to create.
No, you already did that.
I mean, the ability to use this that costs 3. I'll do what you say. I guess what you're saying makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I had full control on it. Doesn't matter.
I think you use a counter spell, so you use the 2 mana spell first, and then the 3 mana spell, so you get the roll after.
Wait, I have a 3 mana spell. This is unfair.
Yeah, I would do the 2 mana spell first because I think.
Who am I targeting? Obviously, the guys who aren't Tough Cookie, right?
The 1/1. You don't want to incentivize him to use, removal on the cookie.
True.
2 mana spell first.
That way we can still artifact.
Yeah.
We're doing 5 to this guy. It's fine.
What you got? Yeah, see? I knew this guy was clowning around like that.
Thinking. Wait, why am I allowed to do this? Who am I putting the monster roll token on?
5-5.
Yeah, monster roll token.
5-5.
I didn't know if it was the 2-2, but we'll do it the 5-5.
No, because remember, that's going to go down to a 1-1. You don't want a 1-1 with Trample. You might look at a 3-3 with Trample.
It would make a 2-2, but that's fair. Yeah! Ah!
Let's go!
Flip that shit, flip that shit.
So
Tough Cookie crazy! Tough Cookie. Bro,
he is
are we about
so
to go 3-0 back to back?
Have you dropped a single game?
No. And this is the third match. Wait.
Say good game at the beginning. If you open a rare, say good game.
Okay. I have to mull. I can't. It's too greedy.
You mull.
The no rare.
It's okay.
It's okay. Every hand's insane. Okay, every hand's insane. Oh. Damn. Okay, we can't. Damn, this hand is so premium. What do I get rid of?
Back to the Vanguard.
But Vanguard can pay for 2 mana to destroy something.
Yeah, it's that or Sweet Revenge.
We can't get rid of Sweet Revenge.
Then it's Vanguard.
Dude, we literally can make 2 food tokens off the get-go. How are we getting rid of this? This card is insane. Wait, we're insane.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Holy. Gassing up. Dude, you literally have a standard opening hand.
What the fuck
This is literally like a standard opening hand.
What the fuck is this hand?
Oh my god. What You're actually so pushed right now.
Give me a land.
No
Give me a
delay.
land.
Land.
Tough Cookie OP! Undefeated, baby. Let him know. Give him the play points. Give him the play points, baby.
That was, dude, he is pissed.
Clip that shit. Oh my god. Because I just had turn. All he saw was I had food into a turn 2 Tough Cookie. Holy shit. I'm so glad I was recording.
You didn't drop a single game.
That was actually insane. Your boy went from like 1,200 gems to 5,000 gems so fast.
Dude. City Boys on the come up.
City Boys, we up? I literally went from 1,200 gems to 4,945. How?
Hawk Street.
I say that until the depression hits.
Nah. Oh?
I'm at 73% of this entire collection. That's crazy.
That is wild.
Elusive Otter.
Hey, yo, Otter. I fuck with Otter.
Okay, we needed that. My brawl cards. These aren't even wild cards anymore. They're called brawl cards. Charming Scoundrel. I needed that. I need that for a deck so bad.
How many do you need for?
Yeah. The End is a decent card. This is my second one of those. I want to look at my collections in this set. Holy shit. I feel so hot right now. I've never done that. That was insane.
I'm dead. The Magic draft got this man's blood pumping.
Before I came back, I think I had like 4 play points. I've never been 6-0. I'm actually insane.
And
Alright, guys.
I'm going to keep mentioning it. You didn't drop a single game.
I didn't draw a single game. And that was all thanks to Tough Cookie. In my opinion, Tough Cookie should be banned.
Tough Cookie first pick.
True.
Pack one, pick one.
Tough Cookie was already a first pick, even before that draft. I already knew that. That card just broke. It's a 2-drop and a 3-drop.
I know.
I literally killed a person.
I didn't. I never drew it in the pre-release, and that made me sad.
Oh, you had it in your deck?
Yeah, I had one.
Put this into your mind. I literally beat someone by that being the only creature I played all game. It did all 20 damage.
Yeah, its ability is really powerful.
Oh, which one? All 3 of them?
I'm dead.
All 3 of the abilities? And the fact it's a food keyword? I think you cut out.
Yeah, his like insult artifact. Yeah, you cut out when you were talking. I couldn't hear you.
I said, yeah, the fact that he has,
What'd you say?
the fact he has 3 abilities and he's also Golem Artifact, Golem Artifact food. That's literally.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that his he just has like Instill Artifact for 3 mana, which is just like 4/4 of stats. Like that is so premium.
In draft, like that's already like that's not even bad in standard. Like I'm sure if you have a food synergy deck, that's not even bad.
Yeah, you're probably playing like 2 of him, 3 of them maybe.
He's not even legendary. Like if you have a way to buff foods, that card's crazy. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching me demolish my opponents with Tough Cookie. It's been fun. I've been a little toxic, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you at the 100K.
City boys up.
City boys, we up. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace.
Ooh, is that indigo?